Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Farwa Nadeem from Maryland High School. Today I will deliver you a lecture of Social Studies class 5th. So let's start. As you know, we were discussing the geography of the Pakistan, and we have discussed everything about the Pakistan, like the important cities and many places that are in the Pakistan. But our today's topic is different from the cities and the towns. Our today's topic is Pakistan and the world. In this topic, we will discuss the relationship of Pakistan with the other countries like America, India, China. These are the countries, and in this topic, we will learn the relationship of Pakistan with the other countries. And you know that from the last 2 years, the relationship of Pakistan with other countries is very good, and even that America. Our relationship with America is also very good. And first of all, you should have the concept that which are the organizations in the whole world, and you know that there are 3 main organizations in the world. The first one is United Nations. This is the building of the United Nations, as you can see. United Nations is an organization, and this organization is in the New York, that is the city of the America. And this organization, now the question is, what is the purpose of this organization? The main purpose of this organization is to promote peace in the world, just to maintain peace in the world. And this organization was established in 1945 after the World War II. And Pakistan is also the member of this organization, that is United Nations. And there are 193 member states in United Nations. Now I will give you an example that how this organization works, how this organization maintains peace in the whole world. As you know that there is a disputed territory between Pakistan and the India, and that is Indian occupied Kashmir. And India violates human rights in Kashmir. And from the last few months, India is again violating human rights in the Kashmir. And this is the time for the United Nations to take necessary steps to stop this violation of human rights in the Kashmir. And because of this, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, played a very important role in promoting, giving justice to the people of the Kashmiri. And because of this, in the General Assembly of United Nations, Prime Minister Imran Khan delivered a great speech for the violation in the Kashmir for the Kashmiris. And you know that in his last visit to the America, in his every interview and in his every speech, he was just against the violation of the human rights in the Kashmiris, and he understands himself as an ambassador of the Kashmiris. He will fight the issue of the Kashmir on international forum, and as you can see that he is fighting for the Kashmiris. So this was all about the United Nations. This is our next organization, that is the SAARC. Now SAARC stands for South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. And this organization was established in 1985 and you know Pakistan is also the member of this organization, and this organization is only for the South Asians. This is only for the South Asia. and its members are Pakistan, Nepal, Maldives, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Afghanistan. These all are the members of this SAARC organization. Now the question is, what is the purpose of this organization? As I told you that the main purpose of United Nations is to promote peace in the countries. And what is the purpose of this organization? So its purpose is, this organization in the end of the 1970s, 7 countries agreed upon creating a trade bloc for the people of the South Asians. So this organization is only for the economical development of the South Asian countries, and Pakistan is also the member of this state, this organization. So this was all about the SAARC. And this is our next organization, that is OIC. Now OIC stands for Organization for Islamic Cooperation. As you can see, that Organization for Islamic Cooperation. So this organization only works for the interest of the whole Muslims. This organization takes stands for the Muslims only, the violation of the Muslims. And as you can see that this is the president of Turkey, Tayyip Erdogan, and these are, you know that Turkey is also a Muslim country. So the members of this organization will also would also be Muslims only. And these are the, you know, the president, or you can say the leaders of the Muslim states also. So this is all about OIC, and this was, you know that there are 57 members of this organization, and these members are only the Muslim countries. And this organization was established in 1965. As I told you that this organization only works for the interest of the Muslims, just for the safeguard of the Muslim countries and the Muslims in all over the world. So this was all about the organizations, United Nations, SAARC and OIC. And now we will discuss something about the relationship of Pakistan with the other countries. And you know that from the last 2 years, the relationship of Pakistan with the other countries are so great. And you know that from the last 2 years, there have been a lot of increase in the tourism also. People came to Pakistan for the, to enjoy the beauty of nature. And from the last 2 years, there have been a lot of investment in the Pakistan. You know that before these 2 years, many countries were not, allowed to pay investment in the Pakistan, but now they are investing on the Pakistan. So this is also a very big achievement that many companies, many big countries are now investing on the Pakistan. And you know that in Pakistan there are very beautiful places, like when we go to the northern areas of Pakistan, like Mari, Hunza and Skardu. These are very beautiful places of Pakistan. And you know that Pakistan is very good from the sports point of view. And in Pakistan, sports goods like bats, footballs, hockeys, they are also made in Pakistan, in the Sialkot mostly. And Pakistan have a very great cricket, hockey and football teams, and very great teams. And Pakistan won the World Cup in the 1992. So this was all about the Pakistan. We discussed everything about the Pakistan, the relationship with the other countries, and now I am going to repeat this out. First of all, I told you that Pakistan has a great relationship with other countries. The first organization is United Nations, and Pakistan is the member of this organization. And this organization was established in 1945 after the World War II. The main purpose of this organization is to promote peace in the countries. And how this organization promote peace? By communicating with the countries. And there are 193 member states in the United Nations, and this is a building of the United Nations. Next one is SAARC. SAARC stands for South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, and this organization was established in 1985, and this is in South Asia. This organization is only for the South Asians only, and its members are Pakistan, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, India, Maldives and Nepal. These all are the members of this organization, and Pakistan is also the member of this organization. Now what is the purpose of this organization? So this organization works for the economical development of the countries of the South Asians by creating, and I told you that in the end of the 1970s, 7 countries agreed upon creating a trade bloc for the people of the South Asians, and this was just for the economical development of the South Asian countries. And next one is OIC. OIC stands for Organization for Islamic Cooperation, and this organization is only for the Muslim countries. And this organization works for only the safeguard of the Muslims and interest of the Muslims. As you can see, these are the members of the Muslim states, the leaders of the Muslim states, and there are 57 members in this organization, and Pakistan is also the member of this organization. And this was established in 1965. So this was all about the 3 organizations, and Pakistan is the member of these 3 organizations. Next we discussed about the places. From the last 2 years there have been a lot of increase in the investment in the Pakistan. There have been a lot of increase in the tourism in the Pakistan. This is the big achievement of this government, that there is a lot of investment and tourism, and relationship of Pakistan with the other countries are so great. As I told you that there are many beautiful places in the Pakistan, Murree, Hunza, Gwadar, and when we go to the northern areas there are many beautiful places and the lakes in the Pakistan, and people especially came to visit that places. And Pakistan also produces sports goods like hockey, football, bats in the Sialkot. And Pakistan won the World Cup in the 1992, and Pakistan have a great cricket team, hockey team and football team. So this was our today's topic. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now I will give you an assignment that you will write a note on relationship of Pakistan with. Now this is your assignment. You will write a short note on a relationship of Pakistan with America. You will just write a short passage on relationship of Pakistan with America, and you will send this assignment to your teacher through WhatsApp. Thank you.